Hello, sir. I'm gonna start with my pre-trip in-cab inspection. First, seatbelt, no rips, no cuts. Lock and unlock, no damage, properly mounted and secure. I have 3 emergency equipment. Fire extinguisher, fully charged, not expired, no damage, properly mounted and secure. I have 3 reflective triangles. Clean, ready to use, no damage, properly mounted and secure. I have spare fuse in my glove box. Clean, ready to use, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Now I'm going to perform my safe start. Make sure I am in neutral and both gauges are out. Put my truck in the ACC position. Wait for my gauges to reset up and down, and my ABS light comes on and off. I will start my engine. Start with your coolant. My coolant should be between 160 and 185. No damage, properly mounted and secure. My oil pressure gauge should be around 50 psi. No damage, properly mounted and secure. My voltmeter or battery gauge should be between 12 and 14. No damage, properly mounted and secure. I have 2 air gauges, a primary and a secondary. Both should be between 120 and 140 psi. No damage, properly mounted and secure. I have 2 horns, a city horn and a highway horn. Both are working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Right signal, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Left signal, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My 4-way, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My wiper blades and arms should work on all speeds, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My wiper blades, no rips, no cuts, no damage, properly mounted and secure, and has good contact with my windshield. My water must be full, sprays evenly on my windshield, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My windows, they go up and down, no legal stickers, no cracks, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My mirrors and all mirrors, no cracks, no legal stickers, no damage, properly mounted and secure. I'm done with my stuff. Now I will do the brake checks. Sir, I'm going to perform my tug test or parking brake test. First, I'm going to build my ear until I hear the air governor sneeze. Sir, I hear my air governor sneeze, which means I am between 120 and 140 psi. I'm going to check the truck parking brakes. Release the trailer, put it into gear. So I attempt to move, you're not going to be able to, sir. I felt the tug, which means my truck parking brakes are working properly. Now I will switch it up. I'm going to test the trailer parking brake. Pull, red out, push, yellow in. Same thing, release the clutch. I felt the tug, which means my trailer parking brake is working properly. Now I'll perform my service brake test. Make sure my steering wheel is straight I will drive 5 miles per hour and come to a stop. Put it into gear. Release both brakes. Drive. Come to a stop with the clutch, not just the brake. You'll stall out. So you press clutch in, then brake. Come to a stop. Sir, my steering wheel did not go to the right, and my steering wheel did not go to the left. And my ABS
What
light,
was that?
the whistle, the air dryer. And my ABS light did not come on, which means my service brakes working properly. Now I'll perform my air brake leak test. I will build the air again until I hear the air governor sneeze. Pay attention to this. Sir, I heard my air governor sneeze, which means I am between 120 and 140 PSI. Turn it to the left. Off. Keep your hand on the key. Don't take it off. Just flip it back.
Why'd you turn it to the left?
Right? Put it into gear. Off. You're ready to start. Sir, I'm gonna press press and hold my brake for 1 minute. And I should not lose more than
4 PSI.
4 PSI. Can you please time me? Sir, I did not lose more than 4 PSI. Now I will pump or fan my brakes until I reach 55 PSI. My warning light and buzzer should come on. Sir, my warning light and buzzer came on at around 55 PSI. I will continue to pump my brakes until both valves pop out at around
20 to 40?
40.
40
Just
PSI.
around
40.
40. Yep. Take your eyes off the gauge now and look at these. Sir, both valves popped out, which means I completed my in-cab pre-trip test. Headlights. Oh. I forgot my headlights. Headlights, high beam, left signal.
You do the
Go to the outside.
That's before you do the air brake test. The
Oh
headlight?
yeah, you're supposed to do it with the signals.
All right.
Keep the key on. Go outside.
Hey, do you so you have to keep your hand on the key and then put it in first and then turn it off, or after it's
No, so you don't forget to put on ACC position.
Okay, I see.
You know why? That's why I say don't take your hand off of it.
Yeah?
So you don't forget.
Oh, okay.
Over here, you'll start with the lights. Again, you're gonna keep it on the ACC position, or this one turns on. No, see, it doesn't turn on without the. So make sure you have it on ACC position.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
That's how it goes. You start that race and the end.
So you'll start with your headlights. My right side or left, you can go off your left. My left, low beam and high beam, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My right, high beam and low beam, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Now you will do the signals individually. My left turn signal, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Left turn signal, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My left turn signal, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My trailer middle turn signal, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. I'm skipping all the lights, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come back to these. My left turn signal, it's not working. No damage, properly mounted and secure. Oh no, it is working. That's light.
That is like.
So, you're done with the left turn signal. You will go flip it back to the right side. Flip it back to the right side. I already did the high beam and the low beam, right? So
Mhm.
just do the right signal. Right turn signal working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Right signal working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. And so on, all the way to the end.
Mhm.
And then you come and turn on your forward. Now you do all the lights. Don't forget your clearance lights.
Oh, yeah.
My truck clearance lights working. Proper color, no damage. Proper mounted and secure. Even though we mentioned the turn signals, keep mentioning it. Left turn signal, four-way flasher, and marker light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Turn signal and four-way flasher. Working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Did you notice I did not say it's a marker light? Because it's not. Your utility lights. Utility light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My truck, left turn signal. Four-way flasher and marker light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My right turn signal, four-way flasher and marker light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My reverse light, proper color, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My trailer middle left turn signal, four-way flasher and marker light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My ABS light, proper color, no damage, properly mounted and secure, must be off. My trailer rear left marker light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My trailer rear clearance light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Trailer rear left signal, four-way flasher and marker light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Trailer rear right turn signal, four-way flasher and marker light working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Sir, can you please help me check the brake lights for the trailer and the truck?
Mm.
He's gonna say either go ahead, he's gonna check them for you, he'll stand over there. All you do is go back, press the brake, he does this, you're done. He says pass, you pass, you continue. Trailer right, rear marker light, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Trailer right, middle turn signal, four-way flasher and marker light, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My trailer front clearance lights, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Truck turn signal, four-way flasher, working, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Then you're done with the lights. Come do your hood, my hood, no cracks, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My grill, no missing, no cracks, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Front bumper, no illegal welding, no damage, properly mounted and secure. There's no hanging wires or leaks under my truck. Now I will do the engine compartment. Open the hood.
Open it. Bitch is heavy.
Always start on this side. There's less items. So your coolant, my coolant should be between add and full. No leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Cap is available and tight. No damage, properly mounted and secure. My coolant lines. No rips, no cuts, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My water pump behind my fan. It is belt driven. Working, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. I'm gonna throw in the belt in there. My belt and all belts. No rips, no cuts, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Should not have more than 3/4 inch of play. That's it. And yeah, the manual, you only get two things over here. So basically kind of the same as the auto.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, start with your fan. Always in the back, start in the back. My fan, no missing bleeds, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My alternator, it is belt driven. No corrosion, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My alternator lines, no rips, no cuts, no corrosion, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My oil fill, No leak, no damage, properly mounted, secure. Cap is available and tight. My oil dipstick should be between and full. No damage, no leak, properly mounted and secure. My air compressor, it is.
Wait, where's the
gear-driven.
air compressor?
It's gonna be right in the back.
Oh,
My bad.
okay.
Air compressor, gear driven, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. You can throw in the air compressor lines. Then switch back to your power steering. My power steering reservoir should be between and full. No leak, no damage, properly mounted, secure. Cap is available and tight. My power steering hoses. No rips, no cuts, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My steering box, it is gear driven, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My steering shaft, connected both sides, no damage, properly mounted, secure, should not have more than 2 inches of play. My U joints, connected both sides, no damage, properly mounted, secure, has enough grease. My pivot arm, connected both sides, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My castle nut and pins, no rust, no shine, no missing, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My drag link, no damage, properly mounted, secure. My upper and lower control arms, no damage, properly mounted, secure. My tie rods, connected both sides, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Now we'll move over to my suspension. Start with your spring leaves or leaf springs. My leaf springs, no missing and no shifting, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My spring leaf or leaf springs mounts, only good welding, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My U bolts, connected both sides, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My shocks should have enough oil or grease, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Now I'll move over to my brake chamber. My brake chamber, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. C-clamp. My C-clamp connected both sides, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My brake chamber lines and hoses, which is this. The lines and hoses, they're connected, they're right by each other. The line is going to be your ABS line. The hose is what delivers the air to it. So you're gonna say no rips, no cuts, no leak, no corrosion, no damage, properly mounted and secure, because you threw in your ABS line in there. Slike adjuster and push rod, no damage, properly mounted and secure. When the brakes are on, no more than when the brakes are off, 90 degrees. When the brakes are on, no more than 1 inch. My drums and lining, no oil, no grease, no damage, properly mounted and secure. And my lining should not be too thin or dangerously thin, whichever one's easier. Dangerously thin is what he wants to hear. Keep moving out to your tires or your rims. My rims, in and outside and inside, no legal welding, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My tires must be virgin. Tread depth should be no less than 432. No bubbles, no rips, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Stem valve, cap is available, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My air pressure should be, tire pressure should be around 100 psi. My lug nuts and all lug nuts. My lug nuts and all lug nuts. No rust, no shine, no missing, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My hub seal should have enough oil or grease. No leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Now I'll move over to my door. My door, no cracks, no damage, properly mounted, secure, opens and closes. My door hinges, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My door rubber seal, no rips, no cuts, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My mirror bracket, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Then you can move over to your steps and catwalk. My steps and catwalk, no snow, no ice, no oil, no damage, properly mounted, secure. Should handle my weight. fuel tank. No leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My fuel tank cap is available and tight. No damage, properly mounted and secure. Fuel tank straps connected both sides. No damage, properly mounted and secure. That's normal, by the way, guys. Fuel tank rubber seal. No rips, no cuts, no damage. Properly mounted and secure. I did my steps in my catwalk. Over here, to your exhaust, my exhaust. No leak, no black smoke, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My drive shaft. Connected both sides, must be recently greased. Down. Out of that.
Okay.
Connected both sides, must be recently greased, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My frame and cross member. Frame and cross members. You have 1, 2. So you can just say my frame and my cross members. No legal welding, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Now we'll do my coupling system. I have 2 air lines and 1 utility line. My air lines, my red is for emergency, blue is for service. No rips, no cuts, no leak, no damage, properly mounted, secure. It is connected both sides. My glad hands, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My glad hand rubber seal, no rips, no cuts, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure.
You don't have to take them off?
You don't have My utility line or electrical line, connected both sides. No rips, no cuts, no corrosion, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My utility box, no corrosion, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Once I do my coupling system, I'll move over to my fifth wheel. Fifth wheel, I will start from the top to bottom. I believe it's 7 or 8 items. 8. So, my apron. No legal welding.
Apron?
Yes, apron. This whole thing, that's an apron. My apron. Huh?
اسهل في ثاني اسهل.
Apron, no legal welding, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My kingpin is inside, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Skid plate, my fifth wheel skid plate, must be recently greased, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My pins, these are locking pins. My pins should be in a locked position, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My fifth wheel release arm should be in a locked position, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Platform, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Platform bolts, no rust, no shine, no missing, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My locking jaw should be in a locked position around the kingpin, no damage, properly mounted and secure. I'm done with my fifth wheel. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of this fifth.
That's a fifth wheel. So I'm done with my fifth wheel. I'll turn over to my, don't forget you got suspension, brakes, and your axle. Suspension, I'm gonna do it because one thing got added. Everything else is gonna be the same. You have your spring leaves. My spring leaves, no missing, no shifting, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My shocks should have enough oil or grease. No damage, properly mounted and secure. My spring leaf mounts, right? The thing that got added is my airbags. That's part of suspension. 2 things actually. Airbags and airbag mounts. So airbags, no leaks, no bubbles, no rips, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My airbag mounts connected both sides, no damage, properly mounted and secure. The second thing that got added is the torque arm, which is in the middle.
And now, essentially, there's no daylight.
You're
no
right.
Gap between the
You're right,
apron
and that's very important.
fifth wheel.
Thank you. So you're gonna end it with the apron and the skid plate. There should be no daylight or gap between the skid plate and the apron. Basically, there should be no gap between this and this. Right there. Should be tight. Torque arm, right here, right in the middle. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna have to come in and see it.
Oh,
You see it?
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Connected torque arm. So two things. You got airbags that got added to the suspension. Again, you just got to memorize it one time. All you're doing is reapplying it.
Right.
So suspension is the same. Two things got added over here, right? Brake, is it going to be the same?
Yeah.
Same exact thing. Then we move over to our axles. My tires, no bubbles, or you can start with your rims. My rims inside and out, no legal welding, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My tires, the tread depth should be no less than 232, no rips, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Air pressure should be around 100 psi. Stem valve is available, cap is available and tight, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Over here you got your bud spacing, BUD, bud spacing. There should be no objects, no damage, properly mounted and secure. What is this now?
Up seal.
Axle seal.
Axle seal. After you do your lug nuts, my lug nuts and all lug nuts. No rust, no shine, no missing, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Yeah, that was a nice one. Then this is called the axle seal. Same thing. Should have enough oil or grease, no leak, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Move over to your mud flaps. My mud flap. No damage, properly mounted, secure. My mud flap bracket. No damage, properly mounted, secure. DOT tape should be 100%, and there should be enough spacing between the mud flap and the landing gear. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Move over to your landing gear. Landing gear is 4 items. You got the leg, the shoe, the arm, and the brackets. So it's to simplify it. To half a human. Leg, shoe, arm, and you can say these are fucking hands, whatever.
Did you say hands?
This is the handle.
That's the arm.
That's the arm. That's a bracket. So landing gear leg, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My landing gear shoes should not be touching the floor, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My landing gear handle should be in a locked position, no damage, properly mounted and secure. This is a bracket. My landing gear bracket, no legal welding, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Then I'll move over to my tandem. Tandem.
Release arm.
Tandem release arm should be in a locked position, no damage, properly mounted and secure. My tandem brackets, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Tandem pins, I have 2 on each side, should be in a locked position, no damage, properly mounted and secure. I'm done with my tandems. My suspension, your tandem suspension is going to be 3 items only on that trailer. Where's our trailer? That's going to be our test trailer, by the way.
That one?
This is not our test trailer. That's our test trailer. There's only 3 items on your suspension, which are U-bolt,
Spring mount.
Leaf spring.
nope, airbag, and shocks. That's it. And airbag mounts. Okay? Brake, same thing. Same exact thing. Slack adjuster and the sleek clamp, the brake chain, everything, same exact thing. Or no, these are disc. Oh, well, this is not our test trailer, so don't worry about it. After that, you do your tandem tires. You do 1 set. A second set, you tell him, sir, I can do this one the same as this. He's gonna tell you pass. Then you're gonna start on your trailer. You go all the way to the front. Start in the beginning.
I just had the 30-minute.
My header board. Cracks, no damage, properly mounted and secure, and no missing hardware. Hardware is these. You can say rivets, whatever or hardware. Just say hardware. It's easier. Yes.
Yeah.
Hardware.
Hardware.
Then you move on to your side panels or side walls. No cracks, no damage, no missing hardware, properly mounted and secure. Then your frame, my lower and upper frame. No legal welding, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Do not forget your cross members. You have cross members all throughout the trailer. You have to check them all. Connected to both sides, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Then you move over to the back. That's if you didn't stop here. Yeah.
Why, he stops you and he tells you you passed?
Tells you, come on, let's go.
Is it the road?
Yep. In the back, you'll start with your door. My door, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Door hinges. No damage, properly mounted and secure. My door, rubber seal. No rips, no cuts, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Door handle. Should be in locked position, no damage, properly mounted and secure. Door tie.
Door tie.
Should be in a locked position, no damage, properly mounted and secure. DOT tape. 100% on the bumper and the door. Now I put DOT. DOT. I forgot DOT tape on the side, right?
Yeah.
Just go up to him.
50% on the side.
Tell him, sir, DOT tape on the side of the trailer should be 50%. That's it. Now, sir, I can do the right side, same as the left. The only differences are gonna be no ABS light,
No handle.
no
release
tandem,
arm.
release arm, no landing gear, release arm,
No fifth
and
wheel.
no fifth wheel release arm. Before you tell him I'm done, walk around.
Make sure.
3, 4, 5 times. Walk around. Just walk. Don't worry about him. Again, that's if he didn't stop you. Okay? Walk, 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 walk. Then tell him I'm done. Because he can't stop you. Or like,
walk around, take a lap around the
yeah, take a couple laps around the truck.
Let's say you forget a couple things. Did you give you the same time?
I know.
No.
We're done?
Light on.
It's done?
Yeah.